It's Jazzy Lady. I'm back with another video. I just want to talk a little bit about Miss Jasmine Crockett and MTG, otherwise known as Marjorie Taylor Greene. Bleach blonde, bad built, butch body. Yeah, I'm sure we've all heard about the incident last week in Congress, and it was hilarious to me. I loved it. I thought it was funny. Um, what I really wanted to focus on for a few minutes was, of course, and I guess this was to be expected. Of course, some people trying to pretend that, oh, they're all bad and throw them all out and they're all worthless and it's ghetto and Jasmine Crockett is ghetto. And I want to ask, what did Miss Crockett do that was ghetto? No, seriously, what did she do that was ghetto? What is ghetto? What does that mean? What did she do? Did she describe Marjorie Taylor Greene in a way that you didn't like? Did Marjorie Taylor Greene describe Jasmine's eyelashes in a way that you didn't like when she said they were fake? Was that not ghetto as well by your standard, if that's what it was? Was it because she said something about her body the way Miss Greene said something about her eyelashes? I'm not sure. Was it because she said, oh, wait, she defended herself, or was it because she said, if I start talking shit, are you saying you're offended because Jasmine Crockett said shit on the floor of Congress? She cursed. Now, of course, years ago, I was a huge political junkie. And anyone that's really into politics can tell you Congress is full of profanity. Everybody curses. It's never been PG-13. It's always been very R-rated. So I'm laughing at the hypocrisy of people, and I know it's bullshit because it's code for something else. They're pretending to be outraged and offended at Jasmine's response, and she went too far, and you criticized her parents too, and that was ghetto, and the Congress is she's ghetto. It's just so ghetto. It's just so bad. And of course, a lot of the people that are saying this are surprise supporters of Donald Trump, the orange man. Yeah. And I think it's funny, the irony of a lot of people that are very supportive of the presidency of Donald Trump to in any way criticize anybody for being ghetto. Because I would think what's really ghetto is cheating on all three of your wives, particularly with porn stars, is creepily hinting that you'd sleep with your daughter if you could in another lifetime. You'd sleep with her. When asked what you had in common with your daughter years ago on The View, you creepily said sex. And Ivanka Trump looked at you and said, what? Oh, yeah, check it out. It's on The View. He actually said that. Name some things that you and your daughter Ivanka have in common. This was years ago. This is when Barbara Walters was on. And he said, I don't know. He said sex. And that creeped Ivanka out a little bit. Now, of course, Ivanka tried to laugh it off. She's, a media pro. She grew up in the spotlight, so she didn't want to act too flustered. But you could see her look at her, her dad like, what? What do you mean we have sex in common? So we can tell where his mind is always wandering beneath the surface. And that was ghetto. Yeah, implying that you'd sleep with your daughter if you could, that's really ghetto. And trashy, too. And classless and tasteless. All those adjectives. So my thing is, if you're okay with the man cheating on all three of his wives, okay, hinting he'd sleep with his daughter, making fun of people that are handicapped on camera, mocking their disability, but you have an issue with Jasmine Crockett saying shit, I'd say you're just a big ass hypocrite. That's pretty much what it is. And I'd rather you just come out and say, you really don't like black women. You really don't like black people. I'd actually respect you more if you just say, listen, Jazzy, I don't really like black people. I don't really like black women that much. I don't really like them in positions of power. So everything they do to me is ghetto. I'd actually respect you more if you just came out and said that, because we really know it's not that you think that Jasmine Crockett's ghetto. You're racist. Okay. And if you would just come out and say it, I'd at least appreciate the honesty. Okay. Because to me, we all know ghetto is code word for black. So it doesn't really matter what Jasmine Crockett would have did. You would have still labeled her ghetto. Let's be clear. But yeah, so just wanted to put that out there. You know, if you're a Trump supporter and you're okay with spousal cheating, sexual assault, of which she's got to pay a nice whopping ton of money that he doesn't really have, but you're having an issue with Jasmine Crockett, I think we know what the real issue is. Because to me, sexual assault, cheating on your wife, humiliating your wife, pussy grabbing women that aren't your wife, by the way. Because keep in mind, that Access Hollywood interview, he had just been married to Melania a few months before. That's what's more embarrassing. She was pregnant with Barron at the time. But yeah, if you're okay with, humiliating your wife, cheating on her, porn stars, pussy grabbing, sexual assault, see, to me, that's really ghetto, right? But now you want to clutch your pearls. So that lets me further know that it was never really about Jasmine Crockett. It was always about her as a Black woman. That's what the real issue is. And that, to me, is what's really ghetto. Just wanted to drop my thoughts on that. Be back with another one.